Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. With the thumbnail of this video, I hope you are very well aware of the topic which we are going to discuss about. So without taking your much time, I welcome you to the chapter 1 of CBSE Class 9 English Kaveri textbook, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read by Sudha Murthy. Have you ever thought that learning has an age limit? This beautiful and inspiring story proves that it's never too late to learn. It takes us through a touching journey of a grandmother who, despite growing old without formal education, develops a strong desire to read on her own. With the loving support of her granddaughter, she begins a new chapter in her life. In this video, we will understand the complete story in a simple and interesting way. We will discuss the summary, important characters, themes, values, difficult words, and exam oriented questions so that you can prepare confidently for your school exams. This video will be useful for both students and teachers, as well as I will be discussing learning outcomes also. So, first of all, what are learning outcomes of this chapter? At the end of this chapter, the learners will be able to, first point, understand the importance of education at any age. Second, identify the main theme of determination and self-respect. Third, describe the relationship between the grandmother and granddaughter. Fourth, explain why the grandmother decided to learn to read. Fifth, develop respect for elders, teachers, and lifelong learning. Now, summary with its characters. Basically, there are three characters of this chapter in the story. First one is Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy is a 12-year-old narrator or girl. She is the narrator of the story and granddaughter who becomes her grandmother's teacher. Second character, Sudha's grandmother, whose name is Krishtika, or we call grandmother Avva in Kannada. She is a loving, determined woman who dreams of becoming literate at the age of 62. Third character is of Triveni. Triveni is a Kannada writer whose story Kashi Yatre inspires the grandmother. Her writing is simple and easy to understand. Even though she doesn't appear in the story, her work plays an important role in motivating the grandmother to learn reading. Now, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read by Sudha Murthy is a heartwarming story that highlights the power of determination, love, and education. 12-year-old narrator lives with her grandparents in North Karnataka village. Newspapers and magazines arrive late due to poor transport. So, the story takes place in a remote village where people eagerly wait for newspapers, letters, and magazines to arrive by bus, but because of poor transport, they arrive late. Here, popular Kannada writer Triveni's serial Kashi Yatre appears in weekly magazine named Karamveera. So, Kashi Yatra is a story of an old lady who sacrifices Kashi pilgrimage savings for an orphan girl's wedding. Every Wednesday, narrator reads the latest Kashi Yatra episode to her illiterate grandmother Krishtika, who listens with greatest concentration and can repeat the entire text by heart. So every week, the grandmother eagerly waits to hear the next episode. Even grandmother discusses episodes with friends at temple courtyard. Narrator doesn't understand why there was so much debate about the story. Once upon a time, narrator had to attend a cousin's wedding in neighboring village. She plans to stay there couple of days. So, narrator attends marriage. Karamveera arrives during narrator's absence. Grandmother opens magazine, sees Kashi Yatre picture but couldn't understand anything that was written. Then she feels dependent and helpless. She is quite upset after this incident because this incident made her realize the importance of being literate. Despite being 62 years old, she made a firm decision to learn how to read and write. When narrator returns, she finds her grandmother in tears. And she says, I had never seen her cry even in the most difficult situations. On terrace, under full moon, grandmother shares her life story, like how she lost her mother in her young age, father remarried, nobody to look after and guide her. denied education because people never considered education essential for girls. Grandmother announces determination to learn Kannada alphabet, setting Saraswati Puja as deadline to read a novel independently. She says Saraswati Puja or Dasera, the festival, as a deadline that she will be reading Kannada alphabet by herself or this novel herself. She says, I want to be independent now. Now narrator laughs. At this age of 62, you want to learn the alphabet. All your hair is grey. You are old. Now you want to learn alphabets. Now, what is a grandmother's response now? She says, for a good cause, if you are determined, you can overcome any obstacle. For learning, there is no age bar. Now, next day onwards, she started learning and the narrator started her tuition. So, narrator took up the role of a teacher and patiently taught her grandmother the Kannada alphabet. With great dedication and regular practice, the grandmother succeeded in learning to read within a few months. On the auspicious occasion of Saraswati Puja, she touched her granddaughter's feet as a mark of respect, expressing gratitude towards her teacher. And grandmother says, I am touching the feet of a teacher, not my granddaughter. Grandmother explains teachers must be respected irrespective of the gender and age. Now, narrator also returns Namaskara, gives Kashi Yatre novel. Grandmother immediately reads title Kashi Yatre by Triveni and the publisher's name. Narrator realizes my student had passed with flying colors. So the story conveys that education has no age limit and determination can help overcome any barrier. It emphasizes the importance of literacy in empowering individuals and making them independent. The story also highlights respect for knowledge and the deep bond between a teacher and a learner, regardless of age. I hope you understood the summary. Let's move towards the theme of the story. There are several themes of the story according to me. First one is literacy as empowerment and independence. Let me explain you. The story shows that education is very important for independence. Kristika feels that money is not useful if she cannot read and depend on others. She wants to read on her own and feel confident. The learning helps her gain self-respect and freedom. Second theme is age is no barrier to learning. The story teaches that there is no age limit for learning. Even at 62, Kristika learns to read with hard work and determination. She proves that anyone can learn if they are willing. Now, third theme, respect for teachers and education. The grandmother shows great respect for education by touching her granddaughter's feet. She believes that a teacher should always be respected no matter their age. This shows the importance of valuing knowledge and teachers. Now, fourth theme is determination and goal setting. Kristika achieves her goal because she is determined. She practices reading and writing every day and does not give up. Her success shows that hard work and strong will can help overcome any difficulty. Now, fifth theme is cultural connection and community through literacy. The grandmother enjoys discussing stories with her friends in the village. Reading helps her connect with others and be part of her community. Literacy allows her to understand and enjoy stories on her own. Let's discuss some difficult words of this story. First one is magazine. What is magazine? Magazine is a periodical publication with articles and pictures published regularly, weekly or monthly. Next word is psychological. It related to mind or feelings. Next, unfortunately, sadly or bad luck. Next, protagonist. Protagonist means the main character in a story. Next word, courtyard. Courtyard is an open space surrounded by walls or buildings, usually inside a house. Next word, nodded. Nodded means move the head up and down to show agreement. Next, affectionate. It means showing love and care. Let's discuss some important questions, or we can say exam oriented questions. So first of all, what are the main themes of the story, which we have already discussed in this video. Second question is, discuss how the story shows gender discrimination and women's determination. So I am just discussing, I'm not writing answers here. So the answer of this second question is, the story shows that in the past girls were not given importance in education. Krishtika could not go to school because people believed girls did not need education. She got married early and spent her life taking care of her family. This shows gender discrimination in society. However, her strong determination is clearly seen when she decides to learn reading at the age of 62. Even when her granddaughter laughs at her, she does not give up. She works hard every day by reading, writing, and practicing. Finally, she succeeds in reading the novel on her own. Her success proves that women are capable and strong. The story celebrates women's courage and shows that they can achieve their goals if they are determined. Next question. Third one. Analyze the role reversal of granddaughter teaching grandmother. I repeat, analyze the role reversal of granddaughter teaching grandmother. So its answer is here. In the story, the usual roles are reversed as the granddaughter teaches the grandmother. Normally, elders teach younger ones, but here a young girl becomes the teacher. At first, the narrator feels strange and even laughs at the idea. However, the grandmother accepts her role as a student with full respect. She even touches her granddaughter's feet, showing that a teacher should be respected regardless of age. This challenges the idea that only elders deserve respect. At the same time, it shows the importance of education and respect for teachers. The narrator also learns to respect her grandmother's hard work and determination. This role reversal teaches that learning and teaching are more important than age or position. Next question. Examine the statement, for a good cause. If you are determined, you can overcome any obstacle. So, its answer is, grandmother's statement shows that strong determination helps people achieve their goals. Even though she is 62 and has never been to school, she learns to read in a short time. She practices daily and does not lose hope even when others doubt her. This proves that hard work and determination can help overcome difficulties. In real life, people also face many challenges like lack of time, resource, or support. While some problems may be difficult, a strong will and effort can solve many of them. The grandmother's success teaches us to stay positive and keep trying instead of giving up. It encourages us to believe in ourselves and work hard to achieve our goals. Next question. How is Kashi Yatre used as a symbol in the story? Kashi Yatre is not just a story but also a symbol in this narrative. At first, it is a source of entertainment for the grandmother as she listens to it every week. The main character of the novel sacrifices her dream to help others, which is similar to grandmother's life. This makes her feel connected to the story. When she cannot read it by herself, she feels helpless, which motivates her to learn reading. The novel becomes her goal as she wants to read it independently. When she finally reads it on her own, it shows her success and independence. Thus, Kashi Yatre represents her dreams, her struggles, and achievement. And the last question for this video is, explain the relevance of the story in today's world. The answer will be, the story is still relevant today because many adults, especially women, were not given proper education in the past. It highlights the importance of adult literacy and lifelong learning. Even today, people need to learn new skills like using mobile phones, computers to stay independent. The grandmother's success shows that anyone can learn at any age if they are determined. The story also reminds us to respect teachers and value education. It teaches society to support learners instead of judging them. Overall, the story encourages people to keep learning throughout their lives and shows that education is important for independence and confidence in modern times. I hope you all understood the story, enjoyed the story, and it was helpful for you and it will be helpful for you. If you like my video, like, share and comment on this video. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.